So the team at Johns Hopkins concluded that the test is a useful adjunct to standard urine cytology testing. They found that by using hTERT testing in conjunction with urine cytology and correlating that to the presence of bladder cancer, it didn't just improve the sensitivity, it almost doubled it from 29% to 51%, whilst maintaining a specificity of 89%. When I asked the pathologist at Johns Hopkins who oversaw the study what they now saw as the clinical benefits of the test, they said, firstly, when positive, the test indicates an increased likelihood that either the patient has an existing urothelial cell carcinoma or is at a higher risk of one developing. And they also said the test increases the detection of lesions not well detected by urinary tract cytology alone. The hTERT slides were scored blindly by a board-certified cytopathologist. Positive nuclear staining in urothelial cells was used to define a positive hTERT result. The hTERT result was then combined with the urine cytology result and compared to cystoscopy, surgical biopsy, or follow-up cytology. All the specimens had a follow-up period of at least 6 months. When the hTERT result was added to the urine cytology result, a combined test result was defined as being positive if there was either a malignant urine cytology or an indeterminate or atypical urine cytology with a positive hTERT result. To date, this is the largest cohort of patients ever studied with our hTERT IVD test. That alone is significant. Having that study conducted and now presented by such a prestigious and respected organisation adds further credibility to the findings. The forum at which it was presented, being the USCAP conference, the biggest pathology conference in the world, is also very encouraging as it provides an excellent level of exposure for the test to the huge number of pathologists attending the conference. We're extremely pleased to see the findings of the study reconfirming and validating our belief that detection of hTERT in urothelial cells is valuable information that, when used alongside other clinical data, can assist the physician in making their diagnosis. A positive hTERT finding gives the diagnosing physician an indication that there is a higher likelihood of urothelial cell carcinoma being present or developing, and that's extremely important for them to know. The test is currently being sold in the US through our exclusive distribution partner StatLab. The team at StatLab have had considerable interest from pathologists wanting to evaluate the test, and already several pathology laboratories are purchasing the test for routine clinical use. Earlier this year, Sienna staff trained the sales, marketing and tech support teams at Axlab, our exclusive distribution partner for Denmark and Sweden. They did the same for our Swiss distribution partner, Biosystems Switzerland. The test has now been introduced for evaluation to multiple hospital and private pathology laboratories in those regions, and feedback so far has been very encouraging. The commercialisation journey for our product is in its infancy, but we're confident that we'll see growth as a result of uptake of the test in regions where our existing partners have now launched the test, and also from new distribution partners in additional countries that we're actively seeking as part of our geographical expansion program. Our aim is that our test becomes a standard diagnostic tool used alongside urine cytology whenever that test is performed to investigate the possible presence of bladder cancer. We estimate there are 1.5 million urine cytology tests performed annually just in the United States. The worldwide market for our test is probably 4 times that number, and that's in bladder cancer alone. We're absolutely thrilled to have Johns Hopkins present these study results. It's a validation of the clinical utility of the test. We hope this will help spread the word and lead to increased uptake of the test in pathology laboratories everywhere. That would not only lead to success for Sienna as a business, but more importantly, we believe it will lead to better patient outcomes.